Hey, hey, just relaxing on the balcony. A little too dark for me to ride right now, but it feels so good outside. So I just thought I let everybody see what I'm doing tonight. You got any questions about the bike though, or any new beginner questions? I'll answer them. Beginner rider questions. Okay. It's a nice day out here in Florida. It's kind of chilly to be honest. Really chilly. You said if I had to start over, would I still start on the Harley to start with, or a smaller one? Yeah, I do. I would start on a Harley. When I was younger, I wanted like the Ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Those types of bikes. But as I got older, I was like, maybe not, because I'll be hunched over. I'm already 50 years old, so I'm like, I'm not gonna be hunched over. And I just got my motorcycle license last year, so I was 49 when I got it. Hi, whoever just joined. Um, so yeah, I would get a Harley, and I would still get the Street Bob. The reason why, because I did a lot of research on the Street Bob, and they told me that it was very manageable for new riders. It was easy on the throttle. It was They were basically saying it's lenient to the new rider, like it adjusted to your level of professionalism on there or expertise, and they told me that if I decided to, upgrade, I would already be at an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Because it had a faster engine. And so it didn't take long for me to learn how to ride the bike. I'm still trying to get the clutch controls together. Sometimes I keep hitting that clutch into neutral. It's like I'm doing it a lot more now than I did before. I'm like, why I keep doing this? It could be simply that I might need some clutch adjustments, but outside of that, I would still do the street bob, because now that I'm able to pick up speed and go as fast as I want, that bike do get out. It goes fast. Hmm. You say a soft tail slim so that you can grow into it. Yeah, just make sure that it's okay. So this is what they told me at the Harley dealerships and people who roll bikes. They said you're gonna get used to going the slower pace really fast, and when you're ready to pick up speed, especially if you're in traffic, they were saying that what's gonna happen is you're gonna get frustrated because you can't pass up anyone or pass by anyone to get out of danger. So you want something that's gonna be you're gonna be able to get up and out. So I'm not encouraging you to start off with a faster bike, but that's what I did, and I was perfectly fine. I have not dropped that bike yet. Mm-mm. I have not dropped that bike. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, 50. You said, okay, 50. Yeah, I just had a birthday this year, and I got to still celebrate it because I didn't yet. So, but I'm planning on doing that. Hmm. Yep. You got any particular color you want if you was to get a bike? Thank you. That was like 3, 4 months ago, February. But thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you on pink? The first color I wanted was orange. orange and black. I started picking out accessories and outfits to match orange and black, and I end up getting red. But I like the red and black. And red is nice. My bike color is called Red Line Red. That red pops. That's a pretty red color. It's a nice red. So I end up posting a video earlier because we have alligators here in this retention pond. And I guess it killed something. It had been eating on it all day, but this was the first time I was recording it and actually seeing him eat it live, and flipping in the water and everything with it. I was like, wow. And it wasn't a small animal. It was a pretty big animal. But I did post it. Yep, the alligator. Yep, yep. And that was the first time when you look at the video, he looked like he big, but he not even that big. I didn't see him bigger. But they keep coming to get them out. But more and more keep coming in. So, I don't know. This is our little walkway. We got the little bench down there. It's really nice out here. But it's a little nippy. I was thinking about getting into the book and reading a little bit. And the good book. But I wish this air was in my bedroom because I would love to be under the cover reading my book. Yeah. Yeah, when you get a chance, go watch that alligator video. It was the last video I posted. Hey, for those that are joining, I ride a street bob, a Harley Davidson street bob. I just learned when I was 49 years old. I'm 50 now, and I love it. So I vlog my rides on to my channel. So like and subscribe if you're interested. I sometimes go live when I'm riding. I post pretty frequently, so I do have an active page. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like that indefinitely, unfortunately. It's just what it is. Yeah. Um, there's a new chapter, so I'll just leave it as that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yep. So, did you get your license, your motorcycle riding license? Did you get that yet? I don't think you guys can see me because I'm sitting in the dark. It's a little piercing, but you really can't see. I'm not gonna turn the light on because all them little bugs gonna be coming over here. So, you can just see my little piercing. And I'm about to take this out pretty soon because I start my new job coming up. They don't do that. They don't do the facial piercings. So, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Oh, you're gonna retake. Okay, you're gonna retake the course. What? Hello, PH4. Let's see, 4412. So you took it already? You didn't pass the course, or you decided to stop it? What happened with that? Because I told you I barely passed it by the skin of my teeth. And I think the only reason why he probably passed me was the fact that I had already bought my motorcycle. And I kept saying, I already bought my motorcycle. I was saying that all through the thing. Like, don't let this be a waste of my time. But also, the instructor knew that I rode with somebody who'd been riding for like 30 years. So they probably put all that in consideration too. Like and subscribe to the page. More content is coming. I try to keep it motorcycle content, but sometimes every once in a while I'll post something on there. But I try to keep the vlogs tailored to the motorcycle riding. And I need to get a new spotlight headlight for my motorcycle because the factory headlight, they're not bright enough for night riding. That's my brother sending me his kids' graduation picture. I asked him for him. I guess he must have sent a whole bunch. Yeah. You said I stopped it because the coach was rushing through. The exercise is not very helpful. So I didn't. To take the second day, I left stressed out and discouraged by some of his comments. Hey, I didn't post my actual rides, but I post the stress I was facing when we were going on breaks. That's all on my channel too. I post when I fail. That was the only time I failed was in instructional class. I post when I fail. I post about the stress. I post about quitting. I post about being just tired. I was just over it. It's crazy how my brother just want to start sending stuff in the middle of my live. Like I asked this like a couple of hours ago, and I just don't understand. And so, oh my goodness, I don't need that many pages. I don't need that many pictures. I just wanted to see a couple of graduation pictures. That was it. That was it. But yeah, I posted all about that, and I was laying on the ground. I didn't get back up. I laid on the ground, and they were over me. Talking, are you giving up? Are you giving up? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm only doing this because at the time my husband, he want me. They was like, you got to do it for you. You can't be doing it for nobody else. And I laid on that ground. I was like, I could have quit. I could have been like, I'm all right. I'm glad I didn't though. I know I didn't want to retake the class because I knew I wasn't coming back. Like I can't retake nothing. My mind don't let me retake nothing. Mhm. Yep. But I think I'm gonna go ahead go in for the night. It was nice sitting out here and it was nice talking to you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. If anybody else hasn't liked or subscribed, please do so. I see something came in. Um, you was like, yeah. I was like, what did I get myself into? But the coach's delivery are a big part of the experience. Fortunately, I didn't drop the bike. I likely would have passed, but I didn't want it to be ruined. So what happened? Okay, yeah. So let me just answer this. So what happened was the reason why I dropped the bike is because I hate to say this, but I think people understood it when they seen what I was talking about. The way my body is shaped, the proportion of my body didn't go with the type of bikes that they had. So it wasn't like the foot controls were down right underneath my knee. They were back behind me. And because my hips are wider, my legs go in, my legs go inward, and trying to bend my knees back makes my leg at the bottom go outward. So it couldn't line up with the foot pedal. So when he was telling me I got to start using the back brakes, and I was like, whoosh, I can't do it. I was like, I can't get my legs to adjust to sit like that. And they said, you got to do it anyway to pass, for the exam when you get ready to take the exam. And so I tried to do it and hit the front brake, and I could get my foot back there to that back brake and just fell over. And that's what made me mad because I said, I can't do that. So what I would have to do was take my leg off the foot control, bring my leg out and put it back in to stop the bike. And who's gonna do that while they riding? So that's what messed me up. But I don't have to ride them bikes no more. Them bikes is history. I wouldn't even buy them bikes. Not for a beginner, not for nothing. I'm straight. Mhm. Yep. Yeah, cause the bikes are too small. I don't even know how them 6 foot men were. Cause I had a couple 6 foot men in my class. They was riding the heck out them bikes. I'm like, I don't know what y'all doing. Their knees was all on the engine guards. Who is this? August. Hi, August. I was telling everybody to like and subscribe because I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm glad that you joined. But I'm out here in the night air, and these little mosquitoes or whatever they is, they're starting to come attack the warm blood over here. So I don't want to give them nothing else to be happy for. So yeah, don't get those bikes. They said they don't sell them to people in the United States anyway. They're just there for coaching, and they ship them back. So they say they don't even sell them here. So I'm like, well, why don't y'all let us ride the bikes that y'all sell here? That makes more sense to me. It makes more sense to me, but whatever. Yeah. All right, I'll talk to y'all. Bye bye.